Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. If you have a tractor or actually anything that has a bunch of grease fittings on there, and like I did over the winter, I tried greasing a couple of these joints and it did not go as planned because it started squirting grease out rather than in. So let me show you what it does and then how we fix it. What this is going to do is we lock that on and then see how the grease starts shooting out rather than going in. So like on this one, same thing, it's squirting out rather than going in. So that fitting is probably clogged up pretty good, and then this is how we're going to fix it. Okay, so we need a gizmo like this. So basically what this does is you have a piston on this side, and you fill that with like some solvent like WD-40 I'm going to use, and then basically you're going to use a small hammer and they basically pound that down. So that is going to go onto your fitting, screw down tight, and then you can hit the back end with a hammer. So let's fill this up and then let's get started. So I'll fill that pretty good. Put that on. So make sure you leave some room so you don't fill it entirely up with WD. And then let's attach that to the grease fitting. Okay, so we'll put that on. And we got a good fit. So we'll screw that down. And then we'll give it some hits with a hammer on this end. Okay. Take that off. Refill. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put this back on. And I've already given it a couple of squirts, but you can see back there, you'll see the new grease coming through. It's not entirely cleared yet, but we'll work the new grease in there. And you can see it coming out, but you can also see it coming out on the other side there. So that's definitely a good sign that it's reaching there. So probably a couple more hits, but I think we have that on its way of being basically repaired without having to take it completely apart. Let's give it one more treatment. I'll clean that off. grease, and then again, watch on this side how you'll start to see it slowly come through. And then there we go. Nice and unclogged. So you can even see it coming on this side. So finally, whatever was in there, we got out. So saving your grease fitting and saving you from having to take that entire assembly apart. Anyway, cool little tool to help save your grease fittings, or rather having to take your tractor or anything that grease fitting is attached to apart. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mall, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.